Alright, Digigang, welcome back to another episode of Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth, possibly the last one. Now, last time we beat the game and unlocked New Game Plus, but one problem that I had was that I wasn't sure if we would be able to activate New Game Plus without overriding the data that we have from the playthrough. And Lex gave me a really great idea of having multiple save files, and so what we're going to do is just load this one, and then we are going to maybe first of all complete this new challenge that opened up. That's also something that happened at the end of last week's episode. After we saw the end credits, there was an interaction between Kyoko and the main character. We sort of just get the impression that things are back to normal because you get hired on as an assistant for Kyoko and her cyber sleuthing business. So anyway, we have the new challenge that opened up. This is Great Challenge 8. And so it's by Mireille, and it's in the Digilab. And then, yeah, do you know the Omni Sword? This is the last challenge. Alright, so we're going to take this on. And then what we're going to do is save at some point, but we're going to save at two different places. We're going to save in the file that we have been this whole time, and then we're going to save in a new one. And the idea is that we are going to then be able to do New Game Plus and then see if we overwrite the data. So hopefully the game will let us do that, because then we'll be able to proceed. But really, the last thing I wanted to do in this episode is just to do Great Challenge number 8, and then once that's done, we're going to check out New Game Plus to see what that looks like. And then I'd like to share with you guys my final thoughts. It would have been smart if I had all of that ready before completing the game, so I could sort of just say that during the end credits, the way that Lex so wonderfully did. But I don't think I had that far. So anyway, let's go ahead and talk to, well, let's heal up first, I guess. It doesn't seem like we got healed from the final battles. Nope. Which wasn't tough anyway, because the great challenges in the 7 Deadly Sins were the ones that were really tough and provided more of a challenge. But anyway, here we go with Mireille. She says, Omnimon, Alphamon, and Gallantmon. You're telling me you beat those 3? That's amazing. I'm sure you'll take Imperial Dramon down no problem. He's in the digital world. Go show him what you're made of. Alright, and so without any more instruction than that, I guess we just gotta head to the digital world. Let's go look for Imperial Dramon. Now we know that, because I actually have one with me, he's probably going to have multiple forms, I would assume, because Imperial Dramon, the one that I have, this is one of the forms that he has. And so, free type neutral, so nothing that we throw at him is going to be super effective, I don't believe. But anyway, let's go into the digital world and see what awaits us. Wonder if it's going to be like a brand new location. Wouldn't be in the Valhalla server, I don't think. Could it be... Well, I mean... Okay. I'm probably going to cut this down, but I will start looking through all these different places until I locate Imperial Dramon. So, let us just cut to that now. Wait a minute, is it this Vmon? Wait, oh, never mind, it's not. Okay. Well, because, you know, Vmon becomes X-Vmon, and then through DNA Digivolution with Stingmon, I think, becomes Imperial Dramon. Anyway, not here, so let's keep searching. Sorry. But like I said before, we will cut to that now. Okay guys, so one thing that is occurring to me is that this case says to go to the digital world, and I'm realizing that doing the connect jump doesn't technically take me to the digital world, and so I'm actually thinking that I need to go to the digital world, and the only place that we know that we entered the digital world from is the top of the Tokyo Metropolitan Building. So I'm just gonna, like, rather than continue searching through all of Eden and those different areas online, I'm just gonna check the last floor of the Tokyo Metropolitan Building and see if we can still enter into the digital world through that portal. Yeah, because that's the only thing I can really think of. And if you're wondering, I did check the case in the player section, and it just says go to the digital world. So, I don't know. Let's see if we can take a look, or do we just repeat the final battle? I think we're just gonna repeat the final battle. I mean, enter the digital world. Yeah, I want to enter the digital world. This is the only way that I know to enter it. Aha, okay. Oh man, there he is. Alright. Nice. Wow, he looks cool. Yeah, well, let's save. Man, he looks awesome. Alright, here we go. Just wanted to swap around my team. Alright, let's see what you got, Imperial Digimon PM. Do tell me of your fighting prowess, good sir. Please show me the strength you boast of. Gladly. Whoa, okay, you didn't say there were 3 of you that each just get to go? Oh, break my illusion. Oof. Alright, Chaosmon. I guess we'll start off with some acceleration. No, critical charge first. Let's see if you get to live. Yeah, let's boost. Wait a minute. Mirage Gagomon? Oh poop. I thought I brought somebody else in. Whoops. Yeah, I thought I brought the guy who can speed everybody up. I forgot what his name is. Anyway, that's okay. We're just gonna continue on as if I meant to do this. Who was it? I forget the name of the Digimon, the one that I actually meant to bring in here. Anyway, he's buffing himself, but what I wanted Mastamon to do was this move. Since it attacks everybody, I'm hoping that it'll get rid of the illusion. Okay, so the illusions are the ones that took 0 damage, I assume. Alright, an acceleration boost on yourself, Chaosmon. And then next turn, hopefully, we get to do something cool. Let's change Mirage Gagomon for the Digimon. Oh, Force Vidramon. That's who I meant to have in here, so he could do a speed boost. I was wondering, like, why he didn't go first. Oh man, please don't attack Chaosmon again. Well, that stinks. Alright, who's he gonna speed up now? He gets to go again, multiple times. Let's just revive then, I guess. Well, that's not good. Those must stack. I don't know. Then again, the AI isn't all that smart, so. Well, while we have you here, Mirage Gagomon's like, see, I should have stayed in. I know this must be the real one. Oh, okay. I guess this isn't going to be too bad. Ouch. Well, let's just take him out. See if there's another form or something. There has to be. I mean, there's different forms of whatchamacallit? Imperial Digimon. Okay. Wow, and that was my tank too. Do we have... Really? Oh man, I only have attacks on one. Okay, for now, let's just revive Lilithmon. I don't remember if she has a multi-attack. It helps even if you have a multi-attack, because then you can see who takes 0 damage and who doesn't. But I'm gonna go all out. I'm gonna pick the right one. And that's right. Ah, wow, that's great. Alright, yeah, strong neutral attack, yeah. Okay. Fine. I'm gonna try to be smart about this. He's not gonna deal that much damage. I do need to have these guys at full HP. There, he gets to go again. Alright. The Forefather's Sword? Whoa, what? What's going on here? Oh boy, okay. Had a feeling. Oh, whoa, hold on, what? How many times are you gonna do that? Alright, B team, what? Hold on. How do you just get to go and do that? Wow, my first game over. Interesting. Okay. Alright, let's continue. That sucked. Alright, not sure what's going on here. How you beat that Omni Sword. Maybe we're just supposed to be a little bit more aggressive. Hold on, what? Why is my team... Chaosmon, Lotusmon... Why is my team what it is right now? Interesting. I don't know. Let's figure out who the fake one is, first of all. Okay, it's just the first one, alright. Just gonna assume it's this one. Because last time it was that one. Wow, okay. So is he just gonna do like 3 rounds of Omni Sword? Guess we'll find out. Oh man. He really gets to go a lot. We're not knocking him out, so I need to recover somebody. Even if we get an attack in, like, we're not going to be knocking him out, so... and I don't know if he's going to do his sword attack. Let's just see if we can't take him out. Okay. So he didn't get a chance to buff himself like before. Before he like buffed himself a lot and then unleashed that Omni Sword thing, which I think by that point he had so much health, so many buffs that he was just wiping out the whole team. I don't know, that's all I can assume. He has to build himself back up to that though. Oof, okay. Let's just keep trying to revive. And she gets to go after. That's good. So, what we'll do is... She hits pretty hard with this dark attack. Alright, man, you keep buffing. I know damage fluctuates, but I'm just gonna hope that he deals another 1,000. Okay. Okay, so now he's gonna he's gonna take 0 damage now. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's gonna take 0 damage. Yeah, okay. So what I'll do is change to Mastamon. Alphamon can stay there. And then Lilithmon as well, because what I want to do is... I think he's gonna say some more crap. Oh no, poop. I thought I had more time. Come on, at least all force outspeed him. Nope. He blocked it too. So is it instant death or what is it that we're blocking here? Oh, okay. So Bantio Blade, let's hope that hits him. He can't survive another round of that. He took out 2... 0? What's going on? Come on, Lilithmon. Nah. Well, there's a second game over. Alright, so... The team that I wanted to have in the beginning, or the second time, was Mastamon first. And instead of doing, trying to figure out who is who, instead what I'd like to do is get everybody set up with that revive attack, or the revive move that she has, which is, where is it? Safety guard? Yeah. Let's let one ally survive an attack. This is the patented auto life Queena Lex hack. No, I'm just kidding. Let's just see how that will work. So, no, it's the first one. Really? Right away on Mastamon? Come on, dude. Okay. So, Bantio... So Chaosmon is gonna get started right away. There you go. Nice. And Lotusmon heal. Well, I don't need to use SP for that, or MP. For now, we'll just do the, sorry, the HP. 750, I don't remember if that's enough. We'll just use her turn to heal Mastamon, and then try to tank whatever it is that he throws at us next. Okay, so Mastamon can now do a safety guard on herself. There go the buffs. Sheesh. Okay, alright. Again, we'll do the heal. Well, Mastamon can't really... Okay, no, actually we're gonna attack, because we know that that's the fake one. And Mastamon's gonna get to go before these guys. So if we can take them out, that'd be great. So Mastamon, then she will heal herself on her turn. So this is good. It's boosted, so... Nice. Okay, see, this is the kind of damage we need to be dealing. So she'll heal herself. Okay. Let's just see. I wanted to have more people on safety guard before. Jeez, man. Are you serious? What the heck, dude? He's gonna get to go twice now. Okay, so if I revive Chaosmon, the one that I want, he He's the wild card that can deal so much damage. And she's back. Nice. Safety guard on herself. Come on. Sheesh. She doesn't have revive, does she? No. Okay. Oh. Yeah, this'll do. Forgot I had this. Alright, that dealt a lot of damage. Too bad it didn't chain with anyone. Okay. Let's try to hit as much damage as we can before this guy starts with his BS. the Omni thing. He's halfway. Jeez, man. You know what, for now, safety guard on Chaosmon. Sorry, trying to think. Okay. Man, okay, okay, let's just try. Okay, no safety guard. That was the main reason I wanted to try. I wanted to try safety guard to see if having 3 rows of like an extra level of protection, if that would keep us alive. And so what I'll do is just again Chaosmon, safety guard. Let's just see. Okay, so he's immune now. We're gonna safety guard Mastamon, and then he's gonna begin with his BS Omni Sword. So we're gonna survive 1 round. And we're still alive. So he's probably still invincible. I'm pretty sure he's invincible. So what do I want to do? If I revive Lotusmon, we're still screwed. He probably can't take any damage. If we guard, I don't know. I feel like guarding is the only thing. He's not going to take any damage right now. I'm pretty sure he's not going to. I could revive everybody to full health. Chaosmon and Mastamon, I could revive them with the spray. Not revive them, I mean heal them to full health, but it's not like it matters. Omni Sword just knocks everybody out instantly. So it's like reviving Lotusmon doesn't matter either because she's gonna die with Omnimon, or with the Omni Sword. So I'm just kind of stuck, not really sure what to do. The only thing I haven't tried is guarding, but with 1 HP, I don't think he's gonna guard much. So but it's the only thing I haven't tried, and so I think I'll just guard. I've tried regular attacks, and that does 0 damage when he does the Forefather's Sword thing. So, yeah, I don't know. But I'll kick myself if I just had to attack him, so whatever. Here goes nothing. Yep, that's kind of what I thought. Okay, so here comes his BS with the Omni Sword. He has to go like 8 times. Amazing. Whoa, what? Okay. Whoa, alright, jeez. Of course the weakest one survives. Oh man, my level 39, you're not gonna deal any damage to him. Oh, jeez. Okay. Well, maybe you can revive somebody who will do damage, since you get to go so many times. Let's see. So I just have to survive somehow. Revival capsule. Let's just revive Lilithmon. Hopefully she gets to go before him. Yeah, she does. Alright, hopefully this actually deals damage. I'm done with that Forefather Sword thing. Okay. Oh man. Alright, he didn't have a second form, so that's good. It's so funny that Magnamon is the one that survived. Alright. Well, that's that. Alrighty. Let's get out of here. Oh, I had a message. Kuramon, I heard one of you sleuth humans can improve my investigating, right? I'm still a detective and train. No, you're not. You're the best cyber sleuth. Look, I'm gonna prove it. Look at that. Look at that. Sleuth rank 20, best cyber sleuth. Yeah, 0 till rank up. Alright. Oh! We got the Omni Sword. I didn't even look at the reward. Kyoko, great job today, my Guru. You've really become an outstanding person, both as a detective and as a Digimon tamer. Thanks. So what is this Omni Sword? Is it equipment? Oh, no. Could be a usable item. Oh, here it is. Proof that you've completed all trials. Okay. So it's meaningless. Alright, cool. Okay, so now that we've done that, okay, we're probably all beat up now. Yep. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and recover. And then we'll do a save, not just on this, but on this one. Alright, so they're both counted as clear saves, so yeah, let's go back to the beginning. Soft reset. Just kidding, I don't know how to do a soft reset. Alright, let's try this experiment out. If we do a New Game Plus on our second save file, use this continue data to play from the beginning? Yeah! Alright, now what happens? Oh, sweet! Import clear data and choose the story you want to start anew. So I guess I could start... Wait, hold on, what? You can't choose the story, I'm afraid. Try again after you've beaten the game once. Oh, interesting. Okay. Oh, so then you would just start over here. Like, you would just go to the beginning. Interesting. So then what happens if I want to do... What if I just want to do, like... if I do new game? And then I... Oh, we meet again. You're back, which means that there is a tale you'd like to experience again from the beginning, am I right? You don't need to answer. I understand everything. I guess this is also something that must happen. Well then, make your decision. Which fate will you accept this time? Alright, select a story to view. Yep. The story of the novice of a certain hacker team. Another view of this world through hackers' eyes. Cool. Okay. And so I'm assuming if I start that I'll be able to save, and I could probably save on an existing file, but it would just be on the left side instead of the right. That's cool. Good to know. Yeah, I can't really back out of this. I'm not really trying to start hacker's memory right now. But anyway, well, okay, that was cool. Yeah, I just came back to the Digilab because this has sort of been our home base of sorts, even more so than the Kuremi Detective Agency. I'll just be honest, the reason that I always come back here is because there's background music that's pretty loud, and I feel like it hides a lot of the hissing from my computer and other background noise. And so I just always come here because the background music kind of has hidden all that. At least I hope so. I try to remove all the background noise from my voice recording in post, but not all of it gets taken out sometimes, so it's nice to have some background music to kind of hide it. But anyway, we did everything, almost. As you know, we didn't complete the Digidex, unfortunately, but we got pretty far. We have to beat Hacker's Memory if we want to fill out the Digidex completely. Unfortunately, that won't be happening anytime soon because I've already got another game picked out, and I'm already Digimoned out, and Lex has started his playthrough of Digimon Survive already, so that is going to be cool for anybody who's into Digimon. But without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and hand you guys over to Editor Mikey, who has already finished the script for my final thoughts, because currently I have not finished them. So here you go, guys. Here's Editor Mikey with my final thoughts. Thanks, Past Mikey. And thanks Lex for letting me steal this idea. I started Digimon Story expecting it to be somewhat like the first Digimon World game I played. You may have noticed I compared a lot of my first experiences with Cyber Sleuth to Digimon World 1. It was the only connection I had, and the title holds a lot of nostalgia for me, but you'll notice I eventually stopped comparing the two. I didn't realize at the start that this game was exactly what the title says. Digimon Story. This is basically the story of 5 kids who endured the painful trauma of losing a friend, yet their memories were wiped, so they continued on. But during one night hanging out in a new digital space, Eden, an attack by the Eaters scatters the group of friends, and our main character narrowly escapes with his consciousness, though in a new semi-digital form. From here, he joins forces with Kyoko, who rescues him in his new glitchy form and helps him unlock the power to connect jump and command Digimon, and to look further into what's going on with Eden and Kamishiro Enterprises. There's a lot of side quests or cases that can detract you from the main story, and although repetitive, the cases often complement the characters' personalities, traits, and quirks. Yuko is a shy glutton, Nokia is bold and is the Leroy Jenkins who would rush into a raid early, Arata is the wannabe mysterious guy who is secretly a nerd and has a distorted perspective, so he convinces himself wrongly about how others view him. And Yugo, you'll recall that Yuko was using his avatar for most of the game because she was being forced to by Rie Kishibe, but then Yuko stopped doing this out of guilt and wanting to rebel against Rie, so we don't meet the actual Yugo until the very end, because his consciousness has been trapped the whole time. As for the main protagonist, he just says ... and nods. Speaking of which, we have a mostly silent protagonist. How do I feel about this? We've all seen it done in other video games like Legend of Zelda, Mario, Claude from GTA 3, every protagonist from every Pokemon main series. Choosing to have a silent lead guy can help either make that character seem mysterious, or make it easier for you as the player to insert yourself into the role of the main character. There are certainly downsides to this approach though, and not just to Digimon's, but to me the biggest downside of this is that in places where your character could have made an impact, you're just an empty shell and you rely on other characters with actual personalities to drive the story. Digimon does the silent protagonist thing a little differently though, because your character is technically not all that silent. He does have moments where he interacts with characters or shares a one-line thought, but it can be a little awkward at times because either there's 1 to 3 dialogue choices that get you the same results anyway, or they are just ellipses. Yes, I know what ellipses are, even though I've been saying ... this entire playthrough. So like at the end, when the main character connect jumps inside the Mother Eater talking to Suido, instead of having a heart-to-heart with him, talking about how much the flaws, brokenness, sadness, and pain in the world are also what make the world home, your character just nods while Suido figures it out on his own, and then the main character's dialogue is just implied. It feels like an easy way out of writing dialogue. The supporting characters like Kyoko, Sakura, Ryota, Matayoshi, Date, and whatever Mirei is were all pleasant to get to know. Specifically with Matayoshi, Date, and your high school buddies, it would have been cool to see them play a bigger role in the end somehow, but I guess their help is limited since they don't have Digimans. Rina was interesting. She came from a parallel universe and basically serves to help you defeat OP Gallantmon with her All-Force Vidramon, or Bebe. I think she goes back to her own universe, but she had those fun challenges. I still don't know what was up with the main character occasionally texting his mom, Yukino, calling her by her first name. I guess she's just out of town the entire game for work. As for the villains, it was interesting how the bad guys shifted from being some lowly hackers and Jimmykin's annoying self to the Eaters, and then to Rie Kishibe with her manipulative plans, to the evil Royal Knights, to the Eaters again, and then finally Soida, who ended up not being all that bad after all and kindly lets himself out of our dimension. As for the gameplay, it's your typical JRPG with turn-based combat. I mentioned before that I expected this to be like Digimon World 1 for some reason, so I thought I would control one Digimon at a time. But I was surprised to see that you can have a whole party of Digimon. I think it's very forgiving that it lets you have up to 11 Digimon in your party who are brought in even if your entire frontline gets wiped, basically giving you 4 tries. We also had a generous amount of healing items that didn't make it all that necessary to have a healer, especially when you could group heal HP and SP and even revive the entire party with certain spray items. The ABI system is super interesting and it reminds me of EV training with Pokemon, and it was fun to discover how to assign points where you want them. The Digifarm is a great place and it was nice to upgrade it throughout the game and learn how it works. Speaking of which, I kinda wish I hadn't cheesed the game by having level 99 so early. I really don't like cheesing games like that, but I wanted to discover as many Digimon as I could, and in order to do that I had to digivolve up and down multiple times, which resets each Digimon's level when you do that. And 2, many times I didn't have a lot of time to play, record, and edit, so it was really convenient to have stronger Digimon at the start to carry me through to the next chapter. And 3, I'm honestly not a very good gamer, as you can tell, so the extra help was nice. And once I saw that I needed to beat Hacker's Memory to get some of the Digivolution items and unlock Digivolution trees, I knew I wouldn't be able to fully complete the decks, but I decided to get as close as I could, so that was reason enough for me to continue with the cheesing so you guys could see more of the Digimon. I do hope you enjoyed seeing the new Digivolutions at the start of most of the episodes. Some of the designs are really cool. The field guide was super informative and it was nice to reference it for information on types and even backstories of all the Digimon. I did however wish that the Digivolution tree was a little easier to navigate, since it was easy to get lost going in and out of different Digivolutions, and you can end up in totally different Digimon family than what you started with, and it would have been nice to see a more zoomed out perspective of the big picture and how the Digivolution trees intersect. There were lots of scripted losses, but I count that as one of the tropes in JRPGs, which I find kinda charming. JRPGs are my favorite genre after all, so it's always nice playing JRPG bingo in my head as I play through a new one to see what kind of cliches exist in each one. Is there a desert level? Check. Ice tundra level? Check. Do the main characters or party get separated at some point? Check. Towards the end, do you get a mount or a vehicle or like some sort of aircraft that lets you travel on the overworld freely like never before? Check. But to be fair, Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth didn't have any of these, which I kind of missed. Another kind of charming thing was the typos. There were so many typos. I'm sure that's bound to happen when you have so much dialogue and are translating from one language to another. I just feel like more attention should have been placed on this, since there wasn't any English voice acting, so the main way the game is trying to tell the story is through text. I guess the last thing I should mention is the music. It was great, especially a little one called... Well, that's it. I posted the first episode of this playthrough last year on January 2nd. It's almost been 600 days, almost a year and a half later, and I feel like I've learned so much along the way about video and audio recording, editing, trying to be consistent with something and seeing it through to the end. I look back at the first episode and the first words that flash on the screen are cringe intro. It truly was cringe, but that's okay. I learned to embrace the cringe long ago. It is nice to see though how the quality has improved since then and how the format of the episodes changed over time as I learned more about the game. If you've stuck with it till the end, thanks so much for watching, and I hope it wasn't too boring and that you enjoyed the story like I did. Digimon will always hold a special place for me, and although sometimes I felt pressured to get the episodes recorded in the busier seasons of life, it was such a blast to revisit this franchise once again and see where it's been and where it's headed. One thing I've learned through this playthrough and looking up guides to understand the game mechanics better is that even though Pokemon seems to have a way bigger following and people always think Digimon is a Pokemon clone, Digimon fans are hardcore and highly dedicated, and they will keep Digimon alive. So I wish this franchise the best, and I hope it rises in popularity someday so more people can appreciate it. Well, with that, I'm signing off and closing the last episode of my playthrough of Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth. Like I said in the previous episode, I'll take a short break to reformat my computer and learn a new video editing software, then I'll hopefully come back with Bravely Default 2. Until then, take care, DigiGang. Thank you for watching.